most difficult things to do in the world is to admit that you were wrong. Admitting that you were wrong is nothing more than saying, I have been making choices with my mind that have created things in my life that are not working. And I no longer intend to continue making those choices. I was wrong. You don't have to make a declaration of it. You don't have to go out and feel guilty about it. You just simply say, it didn't work. The relationship that I was in before, I behaved in these ways. I didn't realize that it wasn't working for me. Now I do, and this is where I choose to be now.
A better story is a story about how stories transform. And so those are actually perceptual frames of reference that transform. And then I understood that if you don't have respect for the transformation process above all else, then you can't transform your perceptual frames when necessary, and then you can't adapt to error, and that destroys you.
Only execution matters. Burn that into your nervous system. Get a tattoo. Do whatever you need to do to remind yourself, only execution matters. Thinking about it, feeling good about it, those are awesome. But if you have a vision of something you're trying to do, become, whatever, and you don't execute against it, and I don't need you to want to build a big business. If you tell me you want to be the greatest parent of all time, then I'm going to ask you, what are you doing to execute on that goal? What are you doing? How do you define it? What are your deliverables? What are the metrics by which you're judging yourself? And by the way, if you don't want a grand goal, you don't need one. But then say, what I'm trying to do is get centered. I'm trying to experience happiness. Even that, you can begin to look at ways that you can improve that.
If you believe that there's very little potential, how much action are you going to take? Nothing, little. And when you take little potential with a little action, what kind of results do you get? Lousy little results. And when you get little results, what does that do to your belief? You go, see, I told you this was a waste of time, told you this wouldn't work. And then what happens? You tap even less potential, you take even less action, you get even worse results, and your belief gets even weaker. And this sucker feeds on itself until you are in a downward spiral.
It's poisonous.
It's poisonous and it's self-fulfilling. Now, what if something could happen that could come along and fill you with a sense of absolute certainty? Not like I believe, but mean where you know. In you guys' case, mine as well, we knew because we had to. Because we burned the boats. There was no other option. We had to find a way. We weren't going to live that way. We all did it in different ways and for different reasons, but in essence, that was it. If you get yourself in a state of certainty that this is going to work, I'm going to find the way, and if this doesn't work, I will make the way, then you tap a lot more potential. And when you're certain in your potential, you take massive action. When you take massive action, you really believe in something, you get great results. When you get great results, your brain goes, see, I told you I was a stud. I told you this thing would work out. Now you're even stronger. You tap more potential, take greater action, greater results. And we get momentum. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
In the vast expanse of human potential, there exists a force that dictates the trajectory of our lives, our actions, and our destinies. It's the force of belief, the unwavering conviction that propels us forward or holds us back in the depths of despair. We find ourselves entangled in the web of our own perceptions, navigating through the labyrinth of our minds, seeking validation, seeking purpose, seeking meaning. But what if I told you that the key to unlocking your true potential lies not in the external world, but within the depths of your own being? What if I told you that the power to shape your reality, to transcend limitations, and to achieve greatness resides within the recesses of your consciousness? Would you dare to believe? For too long, we have allowed ourselves to be shackled by self-doubt, by fear of failure, by the crippling weight of insecurity. We have stood on the precipice of possibility, gazing into the abyss of uncertainty, paralyzed by indecision, paralyzed by the illusion of our own limitations. But listen closely, for within the darkness lies the spark of enlightenment, the spark of self-discovery, the spark of transformation. It is in the crucible of adversity that we forge our strength, our resilience, our indomitable spirit. It is in the depths of despair that we unearth the diamonds of our potential, the diamonds of our dreams, the diamonds of our destiny. We are the architects of our own reality, the masters of our own fate, the creators of our own destiny. It is not our circumstances that define us, but rather our response to those circumstances. It is not our past that dictates our future, but rather our beliefs about what is possible. Believe in yourself, for you are the embodiment of limitless potential, the embodiment of boundless creativity, the embodiment of infinite possibility. You are not merely a passenger on the journey of life, but rather the captain of your own ship, the navigator of your own destiny. Fight through the darkness, for within it lies the light of your own brilliance, the light of your own wisdom, the light of your own truth. Embrace the challenges that confront you, for they are the stepping stones to your greatness, the catalysts for your transformation, the crucibles of your evolution. Rise above the doubts that plague your mind, for they are but shadows cast by the brilliance of your own inner light. Embrace the power of certainty, the power of conviction, the power of belief. For when you believe in yourself with absolute certainty, you unleash the full force of your potential upon the world. Take massive action, for action is the crucible in which belief is forged into reality, the crucible in which dreams are transformed into destiny, the crucible in which greatness is born. Dare to dream big, for the only limits that exist are those that you impose upon yourself. Burn the bridges of self-doubt, for they are but barriers erected by the mind, barriers that obstruct the path to your true potential, barriers that confine you to the prison of mediocrity. Break free from the chains of limitation, for they are but illusions created by the ego, illusions that distort the truth of your infinite nature, illusions that confine you to the realm of the ordinary. The journey to self-discovery is not for the faint of heart, for it requires courage, resilience, and unwavering determination. But know this, dear traveler, within you lies the power to transcend limitations, to overcome obstacles, to achieve greatness. So go forth, brave soul, and seize the reins of your destiny. Embrace the darkness as the canvas upon which you will paint the masterpiece of your life. Believe in yourself with unwavering certainty and watch as the universe conspires to make your dreams a reality. For in the end, it is not the challenges we face that define us, but rather how we choose to respond to those challenges. It is not the obstacles we encounter that determine our destiny, but rather the belief we hold in our own potential. Believe in yourself. Fight through it. And watch as the world bows before the brilliance of your light.